Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is going to be for Scorpio. I'm a little bit late on this. We're going to do this for the 17th of April to the 30th of April of 2020. Down in the description box below, you're going to find more information about the readings as well as my social media links, ESTY, and you can also contact me for a personal reading with the email address that's down in there. I pre-shuffled the cards already. Cross watchers are welcome here. Once again, this reading is not going to resonate with everybody, so check your sun, moon, and Venus rising signs, and just keep in mind that it's not going to resonate with everyone because it's general. So we're going to look into Scorpio for the last part of April and see what we have going on for you guys. All right, so we ended up with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This was the first card that came out. Generally speaking, here we have the energy of somebody who is extremely busy, but they have thought about how they can entertain adding more into their life, but ultimately they can't really fit anything else into their life. They have already got enough going on. This could be energy of maybe wanting to change that. I feel like someone is having a decision to change something here because we do have Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Strength in the reverse. All right. So somebody is definitely thinking about something, ultimately trying to make a decision somewhere. Someone is juggling, definitely juggling something. There's a huge decision that needs to be made. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could also be dealing with an earth sign or an air sign. So it doesn't necessarily have to pertain to that, but those are the signs that would be here. Strength also in the reverse can mean that this process might be a little bit hurting you. It might be a little bit of something that's you're struggling with. When we decide that we need to make decisions about something and it becomes such an important endeavor, try to make your decision not blind. This is something, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents somebody that might be making a decision blindsided. They actually don't have all the information. So some of you might not have all of the information that you need to make the decision. You might just make it anyways, even though you don't have all the information. But just know, either you or the other person, upon this decision being made, they don't have all of the information that's needed. So let's get a little bit more information about what we have going on here. Let's see why the Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. This is for Scorpio, April 17th through the 30th. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So definitely could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Those are the earth signs. These cards paired together show me somebody who is very unsure. Someone who is struggling to obviously make a decision. They're struggling to even see how they can place this into their lives exactly. That's what the Two of Pentacles usually means, especially in the upright. But with this, I definitely feel confusion. There's a lack of communication somewhere as well. This is pertaining to a relationship aspect. The communication is lacking. Someone goes around with their head kind of hung down and they're not so stoked anymore. Like it was as if they used to be more happy in the relationship. I feel like somebody is a little bit more gloom and they're not so, they just don't, they kind of just have their head down a lot. Somebody could be suffering a little bit in a financial aspect. This could also be hurting them in the way that other people see them. So you could know someone you could know the person could maybe be a boss that's going through dealing with the pandemic right now and maybe trying to focus or is not having a very successful time on keeping their business structured during this time. Could be dealing with somebody like that. You or the other person could just happen to be having to make a lot of decisions right now. And even blindsided, not really even having all the information, but just you're being faced with a lot of decisions right now, either in a romantic aspect or even just in the life aspect. Let's see why the Two of Swords is here. This is for Scorpio. We have 10 of Cups. So happiness, ultimately trying to make the right decision towards happiness. I think that the decision that you're going to make is going to make you happy. It's ultimately going to lead you to a happier goal, but it is something that you're having to be extremely sound in mind about making. It's like an ultimate goal here. But I do obviously see a happy ending. There is a completion. It if you make the right decision, it could ultimately lead you to extreme happiness here. Let's get another card for the Two of Swords. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Yeah. So I'm not really sure what this decision is for you, Scorpio, but you are of sound mind and body about it. Like I said, you are thinking so much about this. It's almost as if you're thinking your own destiny into reality. For some of you, I really feel this. I feel like some of you might be just realizing and getting things situated into your own destiny. You're creating your own destiny. I want to get just a couple more cards. Let's see why the Strength card is here in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like there was somebody important to you, a more masculine energy, and that doesn't have to be male or female, but I do feel like there was in the past a more masculine energy for you, and I feel like you had to make the decision to walk away from that person, and it did take a little bit from you as far as strength-wise, as meaning that it was, emotional and it was hard and it was like a thing that you had to actually like get over. But you are now that energy, you made that decision that that's not going to fit into your life, and you have now decided to manifest the exact 100% 10 of Cups, the most beautiful happy ending completion card in the tarot. Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom of the deck while we're talking about this. This just proves that we are speaking upon you being in the frequency path. You are on your way. You're in your realm, you're on your path, and you're actually going towards the perfect outcome goal for your life. So I really like that there. I almost want to just leave that. Let's see if the tarot has any more messages for Scorpio. This is for the end of April of 2020. Let's see if we have any more messages. Page of Cups. You could have information coming towards you. You could have somebody coming to you with an offer. It isn't something super serious. It is not a huge deal. If you're meeting somebody new, they could potentially be a water sign as well. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But ultimately, there is a small cup of an offer or a gift. Something is coming towards you, something's going to give you a gift. So let's see if we have any more messages about why the Page of Cups is here. Let's see if we can get any more messages about this. Chariot in the reverse. I did see the Chariot earlier on the bottom of the deck too. Ultimately, that decision, although small, could have a big impact on your movement towards your completion. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck as we talk about this. This is people working towards a goal, okay? And it means involvement of many people, not just one or two. It's when the universe is creating manifestations and for things to work, and you have to do your part, but then you also have to let that go and allow the universe to continue with the rest of it that needs to finish so that it can come back around towards you. So I believe you have beautiful, beautiful future coming up. You could, like I said, there could be a new person. This could also just be your ultimate happiness. So whatever that looks like for you, if that's being single and successful, traveling, retiring, you're already married, retiring, maybe finding a new love, maybe getting married with your current love, whatever that happiness is for you, ultimately you are moving right along towards that. So I love this for you, and I'm going to go ahead and end that right there. And if you guys are new to my channel, please like and subscribe before you leave. Click that bell to receive the notifications, and I appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys again on the next one. Take care.